Welcome back to Magic Gathering Strat. We are playing the second game of an M13 Swiss Draft. We are up one game. We won the last game at 1 life. And we're now playing someone who has also won. And that's the beauty of Swiss. This guy beat someone else in the first round with 2-1. So hope he was lucky and his deck sucks. We have an awesome hand here, going for the quick Krenko thing. There are so many ways that can fail. But I like this hand. It's all our mana. Alright, it's on. We played Farseek for a mountain on our second turn. And we're gonna play Krenko on the third turn. I expect him to be Searing Speared, but if not, my opponent is in trouble. His Flint of Boar start is not bad, but I think our start is much stronger. If he has the Searing Spear, we will slime his forest. We elect not to block with Krenko Mob Boss. Arms dealer. That's interesting. An arms dealer can deal with Krenko. And we have no removal. Playing Arsonist feels so stupid at this point. But I think that's what we need to do to make a couple of goblins. Can we kill the Arsonist somehow? Is that the right play? Okay, what is our place? We can play Acidic Slime, destroy forest. We haven't seen a Mr. Land Drop, we don't know if it's useful. We can play the Pack Leader, but there's no synergy going on in Pack Leader. The synergy that's going on is with Krenko. So it's Krenko we are gonna play. And of course he should just sacrifice the Arms Dealer right away and kill Krenko. And then we can block the Flint of Boar with all our goblins and we are back to square zero. But he's actually attacking. No. No, he didn't attack. Oh, of course. Killing us there and then it gives us one less goblin. So we get just one goblin. Which sucks. And that means that it's time for Mr. Slime, and I think we're hitting green. We should possibly not have Krenko there, but what would that have accomplished? Keeping his mana locked. Oh, he would just have done that later. Okay, that wasn't very good. Flames of the Firebrand. Well, at least Pack Leader didn't get flamed. Maybe has even more removal. Why didn't he just flame Krenko? Of course. Because he didn't want 4 goblins. But here is my goblin. The one goblin I got out of the big thing. That sucks. I will not block with Pack Leader here if he attacks, because I want a card from the Blade-Tusk Boar. But if I don't see any card coming, I will... Oh my god! He is packing his removal! And I am down to 11 just by the Flintroof thing. And here I really wish I could have played two things in the same turn. But I will go for the Baloth. And of course I will let him die. But he's full of tricks and he has 3 cards left, so that might be it. Or this might be it. And this is why Krenko's Command is such a crap card. Wow, 2 1/1s. That's so great. And a Spike Baloth, and that is great. And we are strictly on the defensive, except that we have Public Execution. So now we can block 1 Goblin and destroy the Baloth. And do we really care about these Goblins? Yes, because after that we will hopefully draw land. And then be able to play both Goblin and... That's greedy, but we got the extra Goblin token out of it. And we did like 1.5 for 1 him. So now his Goblin gets -0, -2 and dies. And here's a Kantar Corsair. And the Rummaging Goblin, so it's Rummage Wars! Except that my Rummaging will start a bit later, and I think I need to trade with the Blade Tusk Boar for the Corsair here. And maybe I should have kept the ring in hand to rummage it away, but I think it might be decisive. But I'm gonna block with the Blade Tusk Boar here and sacrifice it to stop the Corsair, leaving him with no significant threat, but of course he drew 1. Alright, I need to start rummaging. But he draws only business. That's all he ever draws. Alright, I'm not ready to go to 5, so I will block the Hunt Beast. And rummage the forest. There is another forest. I will shockingly equip the Goblin, but I am dead now. Taking 5, taking 5. I'm dead next turn. Unless I can find something. Me always find something. That's interesting. Right, I'm not quite dead yet. Of course I'm blocking the Hunt Beast and taking 4 instead of taking 3. Going down to 2. That'll give me double chance to rummage. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do just that. And if he has a growth, if he has a Searing Spear, then I'm dead. Well, I'm dead. That was a lot of lands. I would really like a 3-0. There's been some time since the last tab. Okay, Chandra's Fury He had some 1/1s, those were just the Krenko tokens, I guess. So that's not very useful. Duress, Wall of Fire. Is there anything in the deck that's not super useful against him? Not really. Oh, that guy survived the Krenko thing. What to do? Maybe take out the Dryad and put in a 3/3. Or the Wall of Fire, even. Because he has a very ground-based assault. And the Wall of Fire can be a real hindrance to him. I think I'm gonna do that, actually. Or do I take the Canyon Minotaur that could kill most of his guys? Yeah. It's the Minotaur. And that's what I'm gonna play. I know it's slow. It's really slow. Yes, I like to play first. Well, this is probably the best I can ask for. And I have mana to play almost everything. I have to get the Swamp. So I can play the Geyser. Except with that thing. And I'm gonna play Farseek here and not the... Oh, that's a tempting option, but not yet. And I'm Farseeking for the other mountain. And then let's rummage away. Oh, well, now we can start beating down, actually. And take the initiative. We have a pretty good position to have the initiative with the Force Mage and the Essence Drain. Here is something that can block the Minotaur. No! No blocker. That could very well mean Jeva, as we've learned. But this is the solution to Jeva. So why would anybody play Jeva into 5/5? So you just have to accept your beating, sir. And we just need one more mana to deal with Jeva. So what do you do now if you have Jeva? Do you sit on her for another turn? No, you play her. And I don't think he has her. What's this? Is this Jeva? Okay, if he plays Jeva, I will Essence Drain her. So he will 2-for-1 me, but yeah, he must have something now. What? Okay, we are Farseeking again for another mountain. And oh, it's Magma Quake. It must be Magma Quake. Or something. I'm too scared. I don't want to play. I'm gonna rely on these guys. I just need to hit once more. Yeah, it's Magma Quake. I called it. And we are 4 points from... Oh my god, we are in deep trouble here, I think. And this is Krenko! But Krenko will run into trouble. Wait a minute, we have Essence Drain Geyser. That's pretty good. And there we go. So if we just Essence Drain here and then Geyser the next turn, he's dead. And yeah, let's do that. just accept our damage. Killing Krenko in response for him activating the abilities. Pretty good. But we don't need Krenko's ability because we have lethal damage in hand. Kite sail. That's just awesome. So now he's actually died because of him holding things for the Magma Quake. And he's tapped out, so we are just gonna kill him. Alright, 1-1. Pretty quick games. We are not... we have a lot of time left. And I'm happy with this. Well, I think that trick with Magma Quake came back to haunt him. He got too greedy. I think if we want 3-0, this is the game. This guy's deck is good enough to win. So let's consider this game the final. Well, there are 4 cards we cannot cast in this hand. And we need to send it back. And this is a much better hand, so we're keeping it. This is actually an awesome curve here. Extremely nice curve. Farseek or Recluse. I think the play here is Recluse. To establish board presence. We don't desperately need something. I'm F6ing. That's so unnecessary. Of course he's gonna play something now. But he isn't. So we are starting to beat down. And I'm gonna play the Corsair. I'm gonna play the Force Mage. And then I'm gonna care about missing land drops. So we need to get a lot of damage in here so that the Blade Tusk board can finish the game. And there is the Primal Hunt Beast. But he can't block anything with that. And getting him down to 13. And we'll be at 17. And then we'll be stuck. I think we're gonna go for the tempo play here. We might even leave the Recluse at home. Do we want the extra damage? Will he attack with the Hunt Beast? Well, if he does, we'll leave the Recluse at home next time. Because now we want to get some damage in. Right. Now we need to draw land. And if we draw land, we'll go for the Baloth. Or the Blade Tusk board. Here's turn to slag. Yes. I called it, but it's still him doing 3 and we doing 3, so he doesn't attack. And we can attack for 1. Okay, Magma Quake. It's gonna hurt the Blade Tusk boar and the Baloth a lot. So we need to play the Minotaur here actually. Because it will die to Magma Quake when the Hunt Beast does. So now we have a situation where we can attack with Recluse and Minotaur, and he will break this stalemate by playing something with 4 toughness. And if he doesn't, we will be happy attacking with the Minotaur and the Recluse. I don't feel too safe about this. We do have to think about Magma Quake. What else do we know? Flames of the Firebrand, Arm Stealer. Arm Stealer Krenko's command would suck. And there's Flames of the Firebrand on the Minotaur. That's pretty good for us. So do we take the risk of the Magma Quake and play the Blade plus Boar? Well, if it doesn't have the Magma Quake, we're gonna hit him for 4 each turn and kill him in 3 turns. If it does have the Magma Quake, we're still down to 2 cards. He's down to 2 cards. We are going for the Boar. And I'm sure we run into Magma Quake. Then we're gonna have to ride the Baloth to victory. Or maybe he just has the most horrible case of flood ever. His starting hand was like 4 lands, Hunt Beast, Turn to Slag and Flames. And then he just drew land. I don't think so. We are behind on the clock. That's embarrassing. We should never be behind on the clock. But we have 13 minutes left. So we are not in danger. If he had Magma Quake, I think he would have played it by now. But who knows? He might just be getting a drink or doing whatever. So I'm not sure. Or he's just thinking, how do I optimize my Magma Quake? But he would just cast the Magma Quake, kill my guys and hit me for 3. And of course he has 3 cards and not 2. But he doesn't. So I can hit him for 4, and now of course I'm not playing any other creature. But just the Farseek for another mountain. And what the hell is going on here? And here's Arm Stealer. And Arm Stealer is going for the Boar, of course. Well, maybe Krenko's command too. Okay. That's just very charming, isn't it? But we should make a note of Mark of Mutiny. Okay, that doesn't matter because this is the last game. Alright, I just wish I had Titanic Growth here because that would be a hell of a finisher. We still get in a point with the Recluse. Of course he will block it with the Arm Stealer and then sacrifice it. So we shouldn't have attacked with the Recluse. He can also block with the Arm Stealer, but why would he do that? When he can just destroy my Blade Boar. He should take no damage here. I will play the Baloth and the Arsonist. And I'm pretty much out of options. I need to draw something useful. He is blocking, so the Recluse is getting through. Now, he thought better of it and decided to do good things instead of bad things. Bye-bye, Mr. Arm Stealer. And this is the last-ditch effort here, so please don't cast Magma Quake now. Okay, now it doesn't really matter what he blocks. I will get in 4 damage. He must block the Baloth, or else I will get in 6 and kill him next turn. So I'm attacking with everything, and I expect him to block the Baloth. Putting him at 3 lives. I have not yet decided whether to tell people I'm shooting a video or not. Oh, flunkies! Oh, that's bad for poor flunkies. Alright, thank you. That's what's the second game. We're in the final!